Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. So today's the last class of the preparatory reading, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna familiarize ourselves with some of the things that we're gonna go over, some of the things that we just went over, which was last class we ended on sukun. So we're just gonna do some exercise with sukun, inshallah, and that would be our refresher. So for example, this one here, I'll do the first three, and you guys go do the rest, inshallah. So firstly, if you look at this word here, the first letter there is obviously Hamza with a fatha, so that's A. Right? The next letter is a nun with a sukun, so that's N. That's the sound of the nun, like N. N has a sound N, right? Just like that, nun has a sound N. So A, N, A, N, An, right? An, just like An, An, just like that, Aleph, Fatha, A, Nun, Dhamma, N, An. Right? Next one there is Ta with a Fatha, Ta. Anta, Anta. Simple enough. Alright. Next one, we have Kasra, Aleph with a Kasra, E. There's actually Hamza, as I said before. Hamza with a Kasra, E. The next letter there is Ha, so that's Ha. As we know, it have many different many variations to the Ha. There's only variations here. So Ha makes a sound, So similar to how H has a sound, but H is what, like a lighter letter, right? So we're not dealing with English. I just using English to give you some reference of the sounds of letters, how we use the sounds of letters in English as well. So we use Ha, so E, so E and E, right? E. Next letter there is Dal with a kasra, that's D. So Ihdi, right? Like Ihdina sirat al-mustaqim, right? So that's, you understand that so far, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I was just wondering, in the word Allah, how is now that it's just supposed to elongate the last sound, and because of the two lams.
So
and it's not la la.
So the reason why we know is because, one, we're familiar with it, and two, there's actually two lambs there, but sometimes you will see it written like this, like you'll be see it written like this. Allah. Just a second, if I can hold the tablet a little better here. Right? And maybe you might see the little aleph here. Remember the same aleph that is used to elongate? Might see it there. Sometimes. You would mostly see the shadda till there's two lambs. So it'll be the first al or al, because lam is heavy. Al. So al, and then afterwards al, and then you join into the lam here. You're gonna join, but we're gonna do that soon. I don't wanna get to that too quickly, but we wanna start joining, and I'll show you the joining letters soon, inshallah. Right after this, actually. The next one is ba, fatha, ba, ain. So as I said, ain, use the top part of your throat, right? So ba. So as just think about the sound of ain, and try to apply that sound to the letter that came before. So it was normally that it was just ba before, and then came so the sound is going to be applied to the ba. So ba, ba, ba. Simple as that. You're applying the sound to the it's as if the letter that has the sukun is going to affect the letter that came before. Okay, join onto it. Join onto it is one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is it affects it in the sense of it's gonna take some of the sound. The sound is gonna be there. It's gonna be connected. It's gonna be joined. So it's ba, right? Ba, and the next letter there is do. Ba do, because we know ba, fatha ba, ain a, and dal with a dhamma is do. Ba do. Simple enough. All right. So now we just do a few here. So, all right, Nicholas.
Okay. The next one is see the thing at the bottom. Ba.
Right.
Bat.
Right. Nice.
Batas. Oh wait, three dots at the top.
Bata.
Batash.
Right. Yeah.
Batash.
But you see, it's not ta, it's ta. So it's a little heavier.
Batosh something. Batashsha.
Yeah. Batasha.
Batasha.
Yeah, correct. Batasha.
Okay.
Batasha. Very
Batasha.
good. Very good. Ahsant. Ahsant. Ahsan means
What does
correct.
accent mean?
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah,
correct.
I know he's gonna ask.
Yeah.
Oh, it means correct. Next
Because
one.
no, I catch myself saying that randomly. I was like, I don't even know what that means. Accent.
Ahsant. Yeah, it means correct. But you see, that's the reason you're probably using it. Like that's because you realize from istiamal, from just usage, they can tell, okay, this probably means something good. So you're using it in a sense, okay, yeah, you did well. You could probably tell, they could, so, and that's called siyaq. It's called siyaq, like context, and that comes a lot in language when you start learning, inshallah. Next word, try this one.
Okay.
Very good.
Does that cap at the end?
No, that's not kaf. It's yeah.
Oh, saya.
All right. So remember the ayn. You're gonna apply the ayn to the scene.
Yeah. Right. So I just sa.
Right.
Yeah. Saya.
Yeah.
Saya.
Okay. Yeah. Remember to give it a little ground, a little greeting sound. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Very good. Last one here.
Let's see. Next one is. Is that a? No, that's not a.
It is a noon. It's a noon here in the middle.
It is a noon. Okay. Okay, just it all look like the short version and the written thing. Okay.
Yeah, look at the it's because it's colored, but in the short version, anything is actually like this, right? Like it's something like this.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So. No.
So.
No.
Not con.
Kun.
Right. Kun. Kuntu. Yeah, which means I was. Very good. Kuntu. Very good. Very good. I know that I said that's the last one, but just because make a little mistake with the harakat, I'll do this one here as well.
Okay. Last.
Yeah, you're close. You're almost done.
Lasta.
Yeah, Leicester. Yeah, you see, it's starting to read now.
Leicester, not Lasta.
Leicester.
Okay. Okay, so it's an E sound, not a A sound.
What's that? What do you mean?
Oh, I heard you saying Leicester, but I was saying Lasta.
Oh, yeah, it's more of a lamb is more of a heavier. It's not in like a heavy letter all the time, but it's a heavy letter in some instances, right? Like for example, it's not like la. Like la la la, it's more like la or la. Last, yeah. Alright.
Lasta.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
So yeah, Leicester, very good, Leicester. It's like Allah, it's a little bit heavier. It's not Allah, it's like Allah, right? A little heavier.
Allah.
Yeah. Very good. Really impressed. Alhamdulillah, I can see that you've been revising and then familiarizing yourself with letters, and that's essentially everything. That's all it is. All right.
Oh, it's more like I have the sheet next to me, like on the side.
Yeah, well, even if that's how you're doing it for now, that's fine. I mean, the thing is, just commit it. All you have to do is just commit it to memory. There's not much letters there. You know, I show by now, you know, Alif Bata. You know, you're showing Alif Bata. You probably know Tha as well. Jim Ha Kha, you know those as well. Jim Ha and Kha, you know. Dal, Dal, it probably is mix up Dal and Dal sometimes with Ta. I mean, not Ta.
As mix up the Jim Haka because I know a little bit for the dots. So I'll
Okay,
look
so
back.
let's look at it like
Sometimes
well, Jim is the one with the dot in the.
the dot below.
You're right, dot below, right? And Ha don't have a dot, so it's just Jim and Kha, really. You know, so Kha have the
And
dot
Ka
on top,
on top.
Jim have the dot at the bottom. So inshallah,
Yeah.
it'll become more easy. It'll become easier as time goes on, you know. But I can see that you're applying it, Alhamdulillah, and that's great. The next one, Brother Dawood.
Annuran.
No,
Anrin.
say that again.
Annurin.
I hear you say noon for meme.
Min. Amrin.
Right.
Amrin.
Amrin. Yeah, very good. Next one.
Bardin. Bardan.
Yeah. See, so how this is what I was very surprised with. When you see these letters, when you see these words by themselves, I noticed that you can say it very fast. You know, you can say it like really quick. But like as soon as you see it like in a sentence, I think it starts like
Yeah, it looked plentiful now.
yeah, I guess so. You know, but you know what to do. You know what to do. It's just like you just have to read more. So try to break it up. Let's like if you could take 3 letters at a time, if that's like your max, then take 3 letters at a time and read it to yourself. You know, like this one here, like this one inshallah.
Jam. Jam'an. Jam'an.
Yeah, Jama'an. Yeah, Jama'an. Nice. Next one here.
Hab. Hablan. Habdun. Hablun.
Mm-hmm. Hablun. Very good. Next one.
Khusran. Rin.
Mm-hmm.
Khusrin.
Very good. So make sure to keep in mind the harakat, you know. But very good, alhamdulillah. My brother Dareem. Dareem. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
الله يحييك.
This here is Khalakha.
خلقا.
Sorry, there. Khalakhan.
Right. Next one.
Sabhan.
Nice. Next one.
That's right. Yeah, Sabhan.
Nice. Next one.
Shalnun.
Shatnun.
Shatnun.
Yeah.
That's that. No, she's a Hamza.
Hamza.
Shatnun.
Yeah. Shatnun. So that's a Hamza called Hamza al Qata'. Hamza al Qata' means to cut. It means to cut. Qata' means to cut. So what happening is that when you're saying it, instead of saying sha, you're saying sha because it is sound getting cut. Right? That's what happening there. So Shatnun. Like that.
Next one is Subhan.
Subhan.
Subhan. And one is Dabhan.
Very good. Dabhan. Jazakallah khair. Ahsant. Alright, Nicholas, there you go again.
One way reach.
This one here.
Oh, okay. So the first one. That is okay, so
Alright,
ab
Right.
abdan.
Say it again.
Is it abdan?
Yeah, Abdan.
Abdan.
Yeah, which means slave. Next one.
Oh, abdan. Okay. Ad.
Very good.
Ad. Let's see. Adbun. Is that ad bin? I'm trying to remember. The bottom two dashes is
In.
un or in. Okay. Ad bin.
Adnin.
Admin.
Yeah, nun.
Oh, so there's a bar.
No, bar is the dot at the bottom, like this here.
Right. Admin.
Right,
Admin.
Alright, next one.
Okay. Ash. And I don't know if there's a ra at the end.
There is a ra.
Okay. Ashrin.
Very good. Next one.
Ashrin. That's a weird one. It looking kind of like a bar, but without the thing on top.
That's not a bar. The sword.
Sword. Oh, sword. Yeah. Os.
Yeah.
Is there? There's no vowel.
Fa.
Asfa. Aspen.
Yeah. Aspen.
Aspen.
Very good. Next
Aspen.
one.
Okay, that's not call. Gain, right? Okay. Gar. Is that a ra as well? Gar. And the next letter is Gar.
Garqan. Very good.
Garqan.
Very good. Alhamdulillah.
Garqan.
Do you next one for me? Yeah.
Say something just now, right? Abdan means what?
Abdan means slave.
Oh, okay.
But it's not like so it's not. Let me see. So that word slave there, it's in a state of nasb. Nasb mean that it have fatha at the end. It's a fatha at the end, right? So what you would do normally is the normal word would be abdun, right? Abdun, right?
Okay.
When we have Dhammatan. But it's a grammatical rule, is a grammatical reason why that's saying abdan, right? Instead of saying abdun. You know, they just put it here in for you to just read it for the sake of reading. But inshallah when we start the book, I think not even in the first book, we do in the second book, I'll explain why those things happen in those rules. Because the first book we wanna focus more on just learning more words, learning as much words as possible. And building vocabulary. You know,
I asked that question because my name is Abdullah.
Yeah. So so the next rule then. The reason why your name is Abdullah instead of Abdullah or Abdallah, right? So Abdullah because of a grammatical rule,
Because.
Anyway, yeah. But yeah, you see, if you notice the somebody coming in the call, Abyssinia. Assalamu alaikum. If you notice the letters there, do. You see? Like if I was to put a Dhamma here.
Yeah, I'm in it. Just trying to figure out how it was Adda.
Right.
It's still the same slave now, but I know my name is called Abdul. So
right.
I just ask her.
No problem, inshallah. We will deal with it when we get to book 2, inshallah. Next one. So, Nicholas, do this one here for me, and then I'll go to our brother Dawood.
Okay. That was go.
So the first part is ru.
Wu? I thought that's not a game.
Ru.
Go.
Yeah, ru.
Oh. So. Go. Okay. Go.
Right.
And see the dot below.
Right.
It would be a ba.
Yeah.
Gulban?
Yeah.
Gulban?
Gulban. Yeah.
Okay.
You see, that's not
Gulban.
like such how to say it? Like not like a sure it's easy word for like if you're sure, but I don't know how to say it.
Yeah,
Not
not
a,
sure.
not sure.
Yeah, not sure.
Yeah, not
Not
sure.
sure.
You know,
Yeah.
but it's that like you actually saying things properly, alhamdulillah, and I'm very very impressed because it show that you're applying what you're learning. You just have to do that. The more often, honestly, if you take the Quran, open like for example Surah Zayn, and you try to fix your recitation, you'll realize you'll be saying things wrong. You have been saying things wrong all this time. Like for example, Ghain, you'll
Gulban.
be Gho, not G and stuff like that. And you take it step by step.
Okay.
And you have the same PDF or picture, GNP that you have there. You have the same picture that you have there, and you're looking at the picture, and you're looking and you're applying. Okay, this is actually calf, or this is actually ba, and so forth. All right, brother Dawood.
Faslun.
Yeah, faslun.
Faslun.
So sword is a heavy
Kudhan.
letter. So remember, when you're saying it, you have to the letter that come before will get affected in some way. So instead of saying fa, before. So faslun. Yeah,
Faslun.
lun.
Kudhan. Kudhan.
Kudhan. Kudhan. Yeah.
Kodban.
Yeah. Qadban.
Ka. Ka.
Okay, so this one is like similar to what the Reem did. The Reem did. So if your name is Abdullah. I'll call you Abdullah instead of Dareem. Yeah, Abdullah, that easier by far. Can I keep calling your name Dareem?
No,
Because
no, I know you go see Dorim, so you'll be after to remember. But
nah, I remember your name. I remember your name. He's a good student, alhamdulillah.
when I send him my work, I just put Dorim and I put Abdullah in brackets.
Nah, I remember your name, inshallah. Just like I remembered, brother, their name is Dawood. You know, Dawood, alhamdulillah. Dawood and Abdullah. Allah Barik. Beautiful names. Alright, so this one is similar to the one that Abdullah did, which is Shatnun, like that one. Shatnun, this one above here. I'll circle it. This one here. The reason why this here giving you a little trouble is because this is something called Hamzatul Qata. Is a Qata means the cut. Alright, so instead of just saying ka, it says ka. It says ka. It's like there's a cut in your flow. Right? So instead of saying ka, it says ka. Right?
Kasan.
San. Yeah, san. Next one.
Kadhan.
Kadhan. Yeah, very good. Next one.
Laga.
Lag. Say it again.
Lagan.
No.
Lagwan.
Love. Yeah, love. Where's it? Say it again.
The guy is Lagwan.
Yeah, lagwan. Yeah, lagwan. Just remember to grate your throat a little bit. Lagwan. As well. Ghain and kha come from the same area. So it have to sound similar in some respect. Alhamdulillah, brother Abdullah.
Yeah, yeah. Damn. Okay, so now you see. Miss Kun.
Yeah, Miskun. Very good.
The first one, I had to break up this one. This one is a ta on top, so ta.
No, not ta. There's a nun. One dot.
No. Alright, so nah. That is a ko, or that is
There's a kha.
is a ko, right?
Yeah, because of the dot.
Right, nice. So it's Nakhlan.
Yeah, nakhlan.
Alright,
Yeah, I mean palm tree.
okay. That's again. Ko, that's it. Can I just, sorry,
Mm-hmm.
The next one is Nashtun.
Say it again.
Nashtan.
Nashton. Very good. Next one.
Nafsin.
Nafsin. Yeah, nafsin. Nafsin. Very good.
Then it's going to be Noka. Nokan.
Naq'an. Very good. Naq'an. Alright. Alhamdulillah. Barakallahu feek. Brother Abyssinia. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Alright. This line here. Barakallahu feek.
Yusran,
Very good.
Abiyan,
Say that again.
Abiyah. Abiyah,
No, there's a cough here. That's.
Qaf.
Yeah, cough.
All right, my bad.
No problem.
Abka,
Abqa.
Abqa,
Yeah.
Abqa.
And this here is here to show you that you're gonna elongate. So instead of saying abqa, it's
Elongate.
abqa.
Abqa,
Yeah.
Abqa.
Next one.
Tab, Tar, Tarda,
Tarda.
Tarda,
Yeah.
okay.
Remember, you're playing your tongue
Tarda,
by a molar teeth. Tarda. Alright, nice. Next one.
yeah, Da, Tarda, Tazza.
Tansa.
Oh, that's a nun.
Yeah.
Tansa,
Nice.
Tansa.
Next one.
Yakhsa, Yagsha,
Aywa. Say it again.
Yagsha,
No,
Yakhsha,
Very good. Very good. Ahsant.
Yakhsha,
Yeah, yakhsha. And then khashya. Yakhsha. Fair. Next one.
Yasa,
Yes. Ah.
Yasa,
Right.
Yasa,
Yes. Ah.
Yasa,
Oh, let's do the next one as well.
Yasa. Okay. Yakhlu,
Say that again.
Yatlu,
Very good. Yatslu. Nice.
Yatlu, Yad'un, Yad'u,
Yad'u. Nice.
Yad'u, Tagri,
Tajri.
Tajri.
Yeah. Very
I was
good.
rolling my tongue there. Tajri, yeah.
Tajri. Nice. Next one.
Yahdi,
Say that again.
Yahdi.
So not ha, but ha. So yahdi.
So now you don't really pronounce the ha.
Well, it coming from your
Yeah.
neck, but I just say coming from your chest. Yahdi. Okay, let's feel it in your chest for some reason.
Okay, Yahdi. Yahdi.
Not yah, but yah, ha.
Yeah. Yahdi.
If you're expelling breath, then it's
Yahdi.
wrong. It's like if you say,
Okay.
if you say how to be like ha, yahdi. It had to sound heavy as well. That might help as well.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Yahdi.
Okay. Next one.
Yukfi.
Yughni.
Yughni.
Alright, so notice mixing up
Yughni.
fa and nun.
Sound like that. Yeah.
So let's make sure to pay attention to those. Look fa coming up here.
Fa was circle around the top.
Yeah, it's very good, alhamdulillah. Actually, I'll do the last one as I just say it again.
No problem.
Yeah.
Al-Khat.
Alright, al-qat. Nice.
Amhil.
Very good. Amhil. Nice.
إخراء.
اقرأ.
إخراء.
اقرأ.
I was told that when I might have that the kasra over the hamza. That's right? No. Sukun over the hamza. Yeah, like you have a hiccup kind of way.
Well, as I was explaining to the brothers there, I was saying like is we call it hamzatul qata'. Hamzatul qata'.
Yeah.
The word qata' means cut. It means cut in Arabic, right? So where did it cut in the sound? So instead of saying raw, like raw, that's something nice and fluid and flowing. Raw, you're not saying raw, but you're saying raw, 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 raw. Yeah, instead of it cuts in your sound, it cuts in what you was gonna say. را.
إخراء.
Yeah, اقرأ.
إخراء. Okay.
Right, اقرأ. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. The first thing to be revealed in the Quran. اقرأ. Next one.
فرغب.
فرغب. Nice.
فانسب.
فانصب. فانصب. فانصب.
فانسب.
Very good. فانصب. So yeah, اقرأ mean read, but we know that already. Alright, so we're gonna move on to. So this is essentially more of the same, just with longer words. It was a bit longer, but it's more of the same. So we're gonna move on to the next lesson here, which is shadda, which is where we left off yesterday. Shadda is the doubling. Doubling, what I mean? It means that we're gonna say the same letter twice. What does that mean? So for example, you look at here, right, that's alif with a fatha, just like here, alif with a fatha. Well, it's hamza with a fatha really, but we're just going to say alif for the sake of learning purposes. And then we have ba, right? This ba have a sukun. Then we have another ba. This ba have a fatha. Abba, right? Abba. The same sound are going to be made here. Abba, because of the shadda. So what doubling means, it actually has two bars here. There are actually two bars here. Whenever you see a shadda, that means there are two of that same letter there. One letter, the one that preceded it, the one that came first, has a sukun, and the one that came after has a haraka. The reason why it's written like that is because, for the sake of saving ink, back in those times, for the sake of ease of writing, to make things easier to write without having a bunch of letters in a word. If you could find a way to make things easier, make it easier. So, and this is so it's understood as the doubling of letters, right? So I'll run through the first three lines here so you can get familiar with it. So obviously, this is a, we know this is a, we know this is a, we know this is e, we know this is e, we know this is e, we know this is u, we know this is u, we know this is u. So I'm not gonna stress on that too much. So abba, abbi, abu, ibba, ibbi, ibbu. So notice how I join in first. Ibba. So I join first and then I say in the sound of the haraka. So I have to do both things. I have to rejoin in like we would normally do with sukun, and I have to say the haraka like I would normally do with a letter with a haraka on it. Again. Ubba, ubbi, ubbu. Right? The slower you say things, the better it sounds. Don't stutter. Try not to stutter. Try not to rush it. Just take your time. Abban, abbin, abbun. Right? So even with the tanween, it's the same thing. Abbun, like that. Right? Ibban, ibbin, ibbun. Right? Go in again. Ubban, ubbin, ubbun. All right, and even with the next letter, like for example, ta, atta, atta, at. Like for example, at is at, at, atta. It's like if you put ata, you have atta, atta, right? So, or rather atta, right? Because for example, at, remember like what we say in here is the doubling of the letters. So atta is two t's. So it's essentially two t's here, two tas here. Atta, atta, like that. Atta, atti, attu, right? So that's how it has to be understood, and it goes like that all the way to the end. They even didn't continue to the last letter because they essentially that just doing the joining of letters. I'll just do a few more. Just I'll just do a tha and jim so that you understand. So this is, for example, I'm gonna zoom in again. So ithin, ithun, uthan, uthin, uthun, right? Let me move over here to jim. We have here adju, adju, right? Next one, idju. Say, remember, you join in idju. Next one, idji, right? Next one, idju. Next one, ujja, right? And ila akhiri means etc. All the way to the end. Or let's do the last line. Ajjan, ajjin, ajjun, idjan, idjin, idjun. Simple as that. Is not complicated. Just doubling the letter that there already. The first part of the letter. Think about it as the letter is there twice. The first letter that's there has sukun, so that means it's joining, right? Next letter that's there has a haraka, as you can see here. The haraka is right there, right? The haraka, the vowel is right there. So I'll do the first line, and then I'll call upon you guys as well to do it. And I just want to let you guys know that right there is the end, honestly, of everything. There's nothing else to learn with regard to the reading Arabic. That is it. There's one more thing, which is alif. Lam shamsiya, lam qamariya. Lam shamsiya, lam qamariya. Those are just when to pronounce the lam, when to not pronounce the lam. But you will get that better from just practice. Like for example, we say al-qamar, and we say ash-shams or assalamu alaikum. The word assalamu alaikum actually has alif lam, but you don't pronounce it. Why? Because it's lam shamsiya. There are certain letters. Sin is one of those letters. Sheen is one of those letters. Ra is one of those letters. Ar-Rahman. You don't pronounce the lam. Those are shamsi letters. Letters that are sun letters, and then it have moon letters. But yes, you could sit down, look at a page, try to memorize this sun letter, moon, but the easier thing to do is to just practice. For example, the names of Allah is some good practice. When you're learning the names of Allah, you realize some with names you pronounce the lam, some names you don't pronounce the lam, and that's a good example of how to know these names. These letters here are Shamsi letters, and the other names letters are Qamari letters, right? For example, Al-Malik. So that mean meme is a Qamari letter. You don't say Am-Malik. You say Al-Malik. And just for the sake of making it easier for you as well, they actually have a shadda on the letter that you're going to say. So it has, for example, Assalamu alaikum. If you realize, that's the first part. That means we join. And then we said Assa. Why do we say Sa if we already joined? Because it's not just a sin with a sukun, it's a sin with a shadda. Assalamu alaikum. Like that, for example. Right? So that's just one example there, and we're gonna go with the examples here. We're gonna do this one here. So the first letter there is ba with a dhamma, bu. Next letter there is ra with a kasra, ri. So burri. So the raw first, this is when it does roll it the raw, right? Roll it tongue, because you're saying two raws, right? So burriza. The za the end with a fatha za, right? Burriza. Next one is a ha with a dhamma hu. Next letter there is a sad with a kasra si. Next letter there is a la. Hussila. Right? Hus, first part. Si, second part. Hussila. Right? Hussila. Next one here. Sad. Again. With a fatha there. This time. Sa. Dal. With a shadda and a fatha. So, sadda. Right? Sadda and then qaf. Saddaqa. Alright. Next one here. Ain with a fatha. Ah. Remember that. I realize some people have problems with ain. Ain. Ah. Ain. Ah. It have it, and you're going to use the top part of your throat. Ah. Right? So, and then you're going to join to the dal. Ad. And then you're going to say adda because of the fatha. Adda. Addada. Right? Simple as that. Last one. Qaf, fatha, qa, dal, fatha, da, with a shadda, qadda, and then ra. Qaddara. Simple as that. It's not hard. Just practice. But everything I say now, you guys know. You guys know this is ba. You guys know this is ra. You guys know that is za. You guys know what is fatha, dhamma, kasra. You guys know what a sukun is. You guys know what a shadda is. You guys know what elongating is. So that's it. There's nothing really more to it than that. We're gonna practice it obviously together for the sake of practice. But we will practice on some harder ones so that we can get practice for all the different things that we learned together. So like for example these here, as we learned as elongation here, just ignore this squiggly thing for the sake of ease. Just ignore it. It means to elongate for 4 to 6 beats, right? But I mean that's for Quran. We don't do that in just reading Arabic normally. So just ignore that. But let's go. So I'll start off with Abdullah. Alright, so let me go here.
Alright. Allah.
So the first letter is wa.
Wa. Yeah. So it's wallah.
No.
That's all. That's lam, right?
So there's a alif and there's a lam. But this is the same thing I was talking about with the alif.
Straight to the shadda.
So
right, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the shadda, because one of the things that we could notice here, take notice of, is this thing here. This looks different to a normal hamza. It's because it's different. It's because it's called a hamza wasl. Hamza wasl means a hamza that's connect. That's the first thing. Right? The second thing is it don't have any harakat on it. Right? It don't have any harakat on it. So we're just gonna ignore it. Right? Because it's not because if it was, for example, without it, then it would be wa, right? Because elongation. But we see this on it. This means that we're just going to ignore it. That's the first thing. The second thing, the lam here, which is a normal letter, there's not like alif, for example, or wow or yeah, which we learned many times has come without for the sake, without a harakat for the sake of elongating. This lam here have nothing on it, and the reason have nothing on it is because we're going to ignore it as well. Because why? But why we ignoring it is because this is one of those letters. Ta is one of those letters as a Shamsi letter. So we're gonna go straight to the ta. And you can see that there. And the reason why we know that is because you see that, like, pay attention to the haraka and pay attention to the shadda. And it's saying, like, so now we're just gonna go from wa to the ta.
I cannot confuse my I'll get up, make that mistake.
So just right here, that's gonna ignore this.
Yeah, so that is Watara'ib.
Yeah, watara'ib. Yeah, that's it. So it confuses me because the first time you're probably like really doing it. But look, I have 3 here to do. But I'll make you do, I'll make you do the 3. So they can get used to it. Next one.
So the next one is one shitota.
Very good. Nashitati. Very good.
Next one is one nazi'at. Nazi'ati.
Very good. So you're not you ain't get confused. Alhamdulillah. You seem like you have it down. Alhamdulillah. Allah barik. May Allah bless you and keep you going. Alhamdulillah. I'll let there's one more up here. I'll let there's one more up here just for the sake of it.
Alright.
Very good. As-sama'i. Alhamdulillah. Ahsant. Barakallahu feek. Jazakallah khair. Brother Dawood. Brother Dawood,
I think he gone.
That's
Dane.
Yeah, that's Dane.
Yeah.
Alright. What happened there? Probably get quick on. Let me just make sure. I'll check my messages there. Alright, no problem. Not sure. What happened there? Alright, no problem. Nicholas, you ready? Nicholas?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Was
Very good application.
be
What's
okay, everything. Okay. Was as up be
yeah, B.
boo B right. Was be
No, what's B?
what does was
No. Yeah, because my body Aleph, right?
oh the thing at the bottom can I think at the bottom?
There's
the
B. There's
dash.
with a kasra B.
Yeah. So was B that's wasabi
No, wasabi. Wasabi.
wasabi. Oh, wasabi. Hati.
Very close. Say together.
Wasahati.
Wasabiha.
Wasahati. Okay.
Naba. B.
Oh, sorry. Wasabihati.
Yeah, nice. Wasabihati.
Wasabihati.
Yeah. Next one.
Okay.
This one.
Okay.
No, fa.
Oh, it's a fa. Okay. Fasa. Be. That 2 dots is kaf. Okay.
Qa.
Wasa. Yeah, ka. Okay. Wasa. Be. Ka.
Qa.
Ka. T.
Say together now.
Wasa.
No. Wa is
Be.
fa.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Fa. Sa. Be. Ka. T.
Alright, but say it together.
Fa, sa.
No, it's not far, but rather fast.
Oh.
You're gonna join, right? So fast.
Okay. Fast. Okay. Fast. Bi.
Fasabiqati.
Fasa bi koti.
Yeah.
Fasa bi koti.
Yeah. Fasabiqati. Next one.
Fasa bi koti. Okay. Fa. That is a ha.
The lam.
Oh, okay. Fal ha.
Fal mu.
Is that not? What is that?
Mim.
There's a meme.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was a ha. Fas.
Fal.
Mu. Okay. Fal.
Right.
Mu.
Right.
Da.
Right.
Or fas mu da. That's a ra.
There's a ba before it.
Oh, fas.
Not
Okay.
fast, but fal.
Fal. Sorry. Fal. Mud. Da.
Mm-hmm. B.
Bir. Bir. Bira.
Right.
T.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna be fal.
Fal.
Mu.
Fal. Fal mu.
Deb.
Da.
Deb.
Dab.
Yeah, okay, you're gonna join, right? Because he said that.
Okay. Right. Fal mu dab. Bi. Pro. Ta. T. Fa.
Fal.
La. Fal. Mu. Da.
Deb. B.
Right. Dab. Fal mu dab. Ri. No. Is it E? No. Fal mu.
Let
Fal.
me help you here with this one. So the first
Yeah.
part, fal.
Fal.
Alright, and then mu.
Mu.
So we have fal mu
Da.
so far.
Oh.
Fal mu.
Yeah. Fal mu da.
And then
Fal mu.
deb. Deb B.
Fal mu dab. B.
Deb B. Because it's
Fal
kasra,
mu
right?
dab. B.
So fal mu
Yeah.
deb B. That's what we have so far.
Fal mu dab. B.
Right? And then we have ra
Ra.
with a elongation. So fal mu deb B ra.
Fal mu dab. B. Ra.
And then T.
T. Fal mu dab. B. Ra. T.
Yeah. Fal mu deb B ra T.
Fal mu dab. B. Ra. T.
Yeah. That's it essentially.
Okay.
Next one. I'll do this one as well. And then I'll use Abyssinia, and then we will end the class, inshallah.
If like you prolong more than 2 seconds, to help you instead of running through it, right? Does that change the meaning of the word or anything?
Say that one more time. I'm hearing some wind.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
You hear me now?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I was asking if you like you prolong more than 2 seconds instead of rushing through the word, right? Does that change the meaning of it in any way?
Oh, it does actually. So, for example, if I say the word, all right, I'm gonna give you a word here. I'm gonna give you 2 words actually, so you can see the difference. Alright, so this one here, we have this one here, fa'il. So this one is fa'il, and this one is fa'il. right? If you would have to mute yourself because of the wind. All right, there you go. So this one here, the first one here is fa'il because of the elongation here. Fa'il, and this one is fa'il. This one means doer, like a person that does something. A fa'il is someone who does something. Fa'il is a verb. Is a verb like the word verb in English. Like for example, any verb. So fa'il is a verb, and fa'il is the person that does a verb, like the doer of the verb. So for example, if I say, our next word is like for example, right, like this one here. The word kadhib, right? Kadhib is a person who lies. There's a liar, right? A person that lies. So just like the word fa'il is a doer, this is the doer, a liar, right? The doer of the action. Kadhib is a lie, is like lying, the action of lying. Kadhib. Kadhib is the action of lying. But kadhib is a liar. There's a difference. So if I speak and I say, هذا شخص كذب, and there's some, like you rush through it, so you could say هذا شخص كذب. I say this person lie. This person lie. That don't even make sense in English. Like unless I say this person lied, in Trinidad English it makes sense. This person lie. This person lie. But in reality that don't make sense. If someone say this person lie, no, is it this person lies, or this person is a liar? Is either one of those two things, I would say, right? I would say this person is a liar, and if I want to say this person is a liar, then I would say هذا شخص كاذب. This person كاذب, right? Or if I'm saying this person lies, I would say this person هذا شخص كاذب. This person lies. There's a difference between the doer of the action and the action, right? Next, so that's just one example there. So when you stretch the letters, it makes different meanings. One a common mistake, like for example, you will hear people when they're praying, they say Allahu Akbar, for example. That's not even correct. Is Allahu Akbar, right? For example, is Akbar. So Akbar, right? Not Akbar. Akbar. Yeah.
Alright.
Say that one more time.
So I said sometimes I just had a lead solo, right?
Yeah, that's no problem at all.
But I going from I say ruku or sajda, I say Allahu Akbar.
Yeah.
That's stretching out the first portion. That's okay, or that's a different thing?
No, that's okay. That's okay. It can elongate it with Allah, because Allah it have a elongation there. It have a elongation there. You can elongate Allah, but the word Akbar, it don't have elongation. It don't have elongation, not written. And so, for example, even in the adhan, you hear Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. You don't hear Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. That's wrong, right? That's correct. That's incorrect. But you can elongate it with Allah because of elongation there. So yeah, if you're rushed, that was just an example there from Brother Abyssinia. But Abyssinia, you wanna?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but speaking in terms of like where have a prolongation, and I know you're supposed to stress on it at least like 2 seconds, but if
I mean that. No.
Yes, if I have to read it, so if I have to read this here, right, and I reach by the It's with the double in there. And I think
Oh, wait.
Sarah.
Here?
Yeah. Like,
Oh,
like
no,
this
that's
one.
wrong.
So
Yeah, that's not even.
it would be like tubla Sarah.
Yeah, that's wrong. So
That would be wrong.
yeah, wrong. That's not even a. So now we intend it would change the word into another word, right?
Okay.
So like for example, the same example I was using, when I put a alif there, it changed the word from the action to the person that does the action. In this case, if I was to say tubalasarairu, I actually don't know what that word would be. You know, I can never even come across that word. You know, so that's it could actually end up making words that don't even exist when you elongate certain things. You know, that's like if I was to say if I was to say you know, or like for example I would say Trinidad, I live in Trinidad, like that's not a place, you know, that's not a real place. How you spell that? Trinidad, you know, that wrong. You know, so it's like that's exactly what I'm doing there. That's how they would hear it. That's how when people understand Arabic, that's what they're hearing. That's what we hearing. Like I hearing that. Like I hearing you saying like that. Like Trinidad. Like what is that? That's not a place, right?
What if you're short and you don't elongate? Like say Allah, like those two different
Allah.
words.
No, Allah has a elongation. So there's a small elongation for like 2 seconds. Allah. Well, that's a second. Huh? You could either say
If you
Allah.
have no elongation.
You could say Allah or you could just say Allah. Both of them is correct. Both of them is correct.
Okay.
Because it's using is Allah, that word, Lafdul Jalal, you know, that word is used in two stances. They could use it like Allah, simply like that, or Allah.
Yeah.
Because both of them have their own place, you know. But not much words exist like that. I think, as a matter of fact, I think maybe Allah is the only one. I don't know much words that have that ability to be elongated and still have the same meaning, you know, and shortened and same meaning. Allah and Allah, you know, not much words have that ability. SubhanAllah, never even think about that. That's incredible. But yeah, so but you did read this right though, Abyssinia. Tubalas Sarair. Right? Next one. You will just do the last two, and then afterwards you'll be finished with the class.
Okay. Famahili kafiti tina.
Raw.
Or tin.
No, there's a raw here and there's a yeah.
Raw. Sorry, right. Famahili kafirina.
Very good. Ahsant. Last one.
Ilno.
No, it's a ba.
Bill. Bill, that's a noon, correct?
There's a kha.
Kha. Alright. Bill Khona.
Bilkhun. Bilkhunnas.
Bilkhunnasi.
Yeah. Alright, let me do one more. Let's have 2 more here. If you could do those, and then we'll just end here.
Okay. Al-Jawaril Kuddasi.
Kunnasi, is it right? Kunnasi with a nun.
Said that, but I see what it is.
Alright, let's make it
See
real.
what I did? Again, mix up with dal, and when it like that now.
Okay. Nun.
Dal.
Nun there. Alright, next one.
Yeah.
Last one.
Head.
Okay, just a second. This don't have any things, but it actually is supposed to be pronounced like this. Eh.
إهدي. اهدنا الصراط اهدنا الصراط المستقيم ولا شو كذا.
Yeah, you get, you get. So, you see, and that's because, and honestly, you start off not knowing it, you reach like all the way here, and then you realize, oh wait, no. When you say mustal, no, hadira siratal, yeah, you realize, oh wait, yeah, I know this. But essentially, that's it. There's nothing else to learn. There's nothing else that's new. There's no other rules. It's just practice from here on out. You know. I will send a video. I will send a video in the group. That video would be like this page, like these pages and stuff like that. But is it done? You know, that is nothing more. Question: Or you will be interested in starting the class a half an hour earlier, like about 1:30.
I would have a problem on both days.
That's fine.
You should ask it as
It's fine.
group. That way you have a better average as to what option you should take. With the poll now, you could
Yeah, you can put a poll in the WhatsApp.
Yeah, I'll
And
put a
then
poll.
everybody-
I'll put a poll, inshallah. You see, I want to facilitate everybody. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah, I'll put a poll, but I'll feel sad to see some people cannot make it, and then I would end up, wanted to push it back to 2. So if I see that one person can't make it, I'll feel like I'll just keep it at 2. So hopefully everybody can make it at 1:30. But that's the next thing I'll show you. You can't hear sound for some reason on my device. I must see something before. I think I noticed something just a second ago. When I stop sharing and I press share or okay, I think you can hear sound now. Actually, let me see.
study on a MacBook.
MacBook? No, it's actually what you call again?
iPad?
No, it's some the OnePlus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a OnePlus.
Shucks, I want personal area. I know recently obtained Apple laptop. Have the same features.
Yeah, the same features. It look just like an Apple, as a matter of fact. If you notice this interface here is almost like Apple. They do that on purpose. Al-Qaeda Nuraniya. This is actually the same book here, and there's a teacher going through the videos here. Look at the last. I think I'll look at here sounds now. Let's see if I can lower it down.
والسكون مع المد.
When you have these characteristics,
لام فتحتين لن.
Press
Awesome.
Yeah, after this. Everybody can mute themselves there, please. Just so I can get see how this playing here. Yeah, so you see this actually saying the thing for you.
دال فتحة ألف مد با شدة داب.
I'm moving too slow for me, boy. That's too slow. All right, I'm gonna see something. No, let's have a next one here.
Yes, we have, yeah.
No, because you see, he's saying a little too much too. He's saying dal, fatha, mad. So he's saying that, like he's saying all the functions that we just learned. You know, that might be a little confusing for somebody because you already need to memorize all the functions, but rather just need to be able to apply them. You know, so it's just that thing. I was hoping that he was going to do that, but I'll look for a video that I can look at that can actually say those things for you, inshallah. But that's it basically. You know, if I'll have any questions at all on the actual work anymore, you know, let me know. But
Is that the recordings? I was trying to get it, but I didn't get it. It's a lot of listen to it from